Hey YouTube, it's your girl, A Beautiful Day MUA, and I'm coming to you today with a tutorial on how I apply my face. That is why I am naked before you today. And the way I apply my facial products and my foundation, it was a request by a subscriber. So thank you very much for your request. Now, I want to preface this by saying that this is just my way of applying it to myself. It's not a professional way that I would apply to a client, nor is it the be-all end-all of application methods. It's just what I found kind of works for me. So let's get started. And I'm going to move up a little bit because I have to get into my mirror because I don't see very well without my glasses. So I'm going to adjust the camera down just a bit. There we go. This should be sufficient. And the first product that I'm going to apply is Elizabeth Arden's Matte Moisture Lotion. It works really, really well for me. I don't have to use a tremendous amount of the product because it's a bit pricey, but it's really, really good for me. And this is about all that I use. Very, very little. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and kind of just smooth it out. I don't really rub hard on my face, so I think you're asking for blemishes when you do that. And since I don't want any, I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's step one. If you notice that I wipe my hands off a lot, it's not because I'm a germaphobe or anything, but I am a germaphobe. I just believe that half of the problems that we have with our skin is just from not being very sanitary between products. So I just want to make sure I don't, recontaminate my face with my own germs or whatever. So that's the first thing. The second thing I apply my matte product by Matte. It's a mattifying gel, and I only apply it to the areas in which I have oil. It's across my nose, down my jaws, underneath my eyes, and a little bit around my chin area. And again, I'm kind of patting it through. I'm not rubbing it in because I want the skin to allow it to absorb naturally. I don't want to force it into my skin. Okay, the next thing I'm going to apply is my foundation, and today I'm using Clinique's Superfit foundation. I hope you can see that. And the color that I'm using it in is Nutmeg today. And I will say that I often go back and forth between colors because I can lighten up and darken up within a day or two. And so I'm having a more yellowy day, so I'm going to go with this. Pour a dab on your finger, back of your hand. And I'm going to use my MAC 109 brush, but you can use any brush that is densely packed with short bristle hairs and is a flat top. Use anyone. Okay. And I normally start from my chin and work up. And the way I apply it is in soft circles. I force the makeup brush to do what it's supposed to do. The product lives on the tip of that brush, and so by just using that tip, I'm forcing the brush to do what it's supposed to do. Don't need a lot of product. But I'm going to work it in. And foundation, especially liquid foundation, has a lot of emollient already in it. It's a water-based product. Some has glycerin, some has oils, moisturizers, that type of thing in it to make it glide on your skin. So you have to kind of buff it if you're oily to really, really push it in to your skin gently with that brush, and also to push away some of that shine that it brings. Swirl, 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 and really get it in. Okay. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to take what's left, and you should still have some product left because you don't want to cake it on your face. So wipe that off. Nice sanitary way. And I'm going to take a fat paddle brush, blush brush. And it could be any powder blush brush that you want to use. This is my favorite. It's a MAC 134. As long as it kind of is domed shape and comes to a little bit of a tip edge so that you have some paddle on each side, this will work just fine. I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish prior to using this brush. I'm sorry. I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm going to take it with a powder puff, and I just rub it in there, and then I pat that, and you're going to see right away some of that oil is going to like disseminate and disappear because it's going back into the powder puff, and then I'm moving it around on my face. Okay. Don't take too much of that. And then the next step I then apply just a white setting powder. You can use HD. I prefer to use one that's like 1/3 of the cost of HD. I'll put the link over there because I can never pronounce this company correctly, but it's an awesome product, and I use that with my 134 brush, and I kind of just tap it in there, tap it off, and buff it in. So I'm doing the side of the brush like this, tap, 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 pat, and swirl. Hold on just a second. I just want to look down. Okay. Pretty happy with that. So I really want to make that set. I'm just going to lay again on all of those problem areas. Just lay it on. Okay. Look at that. What a difference this little powder makes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Put that to the side. And then that's basically my full face application. I don't normally use any highlighters or sculpt or anything, but if I was going to do all of that, I'll do it in a separate video so that you can see it really clearly without me wasting time doing the foundation portion of it. But just to finish off the video, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and apply my very favorite product, which is Clear Brow Finisher by MAC. And lay those eyebrows back down where they belong. During the whole application process they get dislodged. Okay, and let me give you a final look at the final product. Okay, and that's it. That's how I apply my face every day. Okay, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I don't have very much else on to talk about. So that's the end of the video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any tips that you'd like to post for other YouTubers, please feel free to do so in the comments box below. Mwah. Take care. Smooches.